Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing this full-on half cut crease look. I'm first going to be applying the shade Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek into my crease as a transition shade. I'm then going to be taking the shade Peaches and Cream, I believe this is called, and just applying that just slightly above where we applied Peach Smoothie and mixing them together. Then I'm just going to be taking the shade Peanut Butter from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. I'm then going to be taking the shade Red Brick by MAC, and I'm just applying this on the outer crease of my eye. Just going to keep blending that into those other shades, and I'm just going to keep slowly sort of building this into the center crease of my eye, if that makes sense. And then I just keep going over with a fluffy brush to make sure that's all nicely blended out. Then I'm just going to be taking the shade Redhead by Morphe, and I'm just applying that directly into my crease. So I'm just gradually building the colours up, and then I'm just taking my ABH Modern Renaissance palette and taking Red Ochre and just applying that the tiniest bit lower than where we applied Redhead by Morphe. I just take that underneath that shadow. Now I'm just taking a blusher by NYX. I cannot remember the name of this, but I'll link it down below. And I'm just taking this on a small pencil brush and applying that directly into my crease, as this is a very sort of pinky red tone. I did want this look to be more sort of red, but it does look very pink on camera. Then I'm just taking my MAC Select Cover Up, as I find this is a really good concealer as a base for a cut crease. And I'm just, as you can see, cutting my crease. I cut it a little bit higher than my original crease, as I find this helps to make your eyes look a little bit more open and a little bit bigger. And I'm just applying that with a Real Techniques small detailer brush. I then just pat that concealer in with my finger to help thin it down a little bit, because it can get quite cakey and quite sort of heavy, and that will make it crease a lot more. So yeah, I just like pat it down with my finger and then I go over with the brush. Now I'm just applying some White Peach from the Sweet Peach palette and just applying that over the concealer to set it. Then I just go back in with the red tones that we used before, and I just blend that over that white shade to create the half sort of cut crease. It's a lot easier to like watch what I'm doing than it is to like explain it. Like when you explain it out loud, it just sounds, I don't know, you can't sort of make it sound like easy, but obviously if you just like watch what I'm doing, it's sort of self-explanatory. But yeah, I just keep adding more color, and then I just keep going over and blending, adding more shades. It's sort of just getting it to that intensity that I want it to be. And yeah, I'm just keep blending. As you can lose some of the little details, I just take my little wing liner brush by Zoeva and I'm just adding more red into the crease, as you can start to lose that sort of harsh line. With a cut crease, most of the time you want that line to be quite sort of harsh, so it is very dramatic. So now I'm just going to be adding some liner. I'm just going to be adding it to my lash line. I'm not going to be creating a wing, as I wanted this to be a very blown out sort of smoky cut crease. So I'm just applying my Inglot 77 gel liner, mixing it with my Inglot Duraline just to sort of bring the liner back to life. And I'm just applying that liner with a Sigma E10, I think this brush is called. And then I'm just going over with my NYX matte liquid liner, as I just find this makes the liner a little bit darker and it sort of makes it more intense. Now I'm just applying some eyelure lashes. I think these are the 141 or something like that. I like them because they were quite wispy. Now I'm just applying some foundation. I've already primed my face. I cannot remember what primer I used, but the foundation is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in 7.5, I believe, as I had a sample of it at the time and I was just like using it up. Now I'm just going to be tight lining and lining my waterline with the 77 Inglot gel liner and the same Sigma brush, and I'm just making some funny faces. Then I'm just going to be blowing out that lower lash line with the same red shades from earlier. As you can see, I'm just sort of smoking that into that liner on the waterline, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory again really. And I'm just really smoking that out, making it really nice and intense. This would be perfect for like a festival look, Coachella, even though we've already gone past that, but maybe next year. And yeah, I just really think that this look is such a sort of nice pop. And now I'm just adding Nylon eyeshadow by MAC to the inner corners. As you can see, this really helps to make the look pop even more, as it really sort of complements the shade on the lid. I'm just applying that to my brow bone as well, and I'm just applying that with a Zoeva, I cannot remember the name of this brush, but it's a 230 pencil brush. Now I'm just brushing my brows through with a spoolie just to get rid of any sort of shadow that might have gotten in my brows. Then I'm just going to be adding some blusher. I think it was Peaches by MAC. Highlighter is Urban Decay Cosmetics Sin Highlighter. As you can see, this is a stunning highlight, and I'm just applying that with a fan brush on the cupid's bow, on the cheekbones, everywhere you want to highlight, and down the nose. And I just carry on highlighting because you can never have enough highlighter. And now I'm just setting my brows in place with the Benefit Ready Set Brow, I think that's what it's called. And I'm just pushing my hairs up, and again, like I always say, just pushing the other hairs back. And yeah, now I'm just applying some mascara. This is a Max Factor one, and I'm just applying that to the false lashes as well, but I'm just applying a very little amount. And then I'm just going to be moving on to lips. I'm taking the MAC Oak lip pencil and just lining the lips, as this is a really nice cool tone nude. And then I'm just going to be applying, I think this is, yeah, my Primark lip pencil that I used in my last video. And then for lipstick, I believe I've just applied, yeah, Peach Stock by MAC. Now I'm just going to be applying the Too Faced Milkshake Lip Injection Lip Gloss, and that is our look complete. And I'm just going to be setting my face with some of the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix setting spray, and yeah, that's the look complete, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any video requests, please leave them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to do them for you. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.